One be advised, you got a group of about 50 charging up the hill in the west front, just north of the stairs. They're approaching the wall now. Dismantle the reviewing stand and throwing metal poles at us. Give me DSO up here now! DSO! What's the entry? DSO, get up here! 30 seconds out.
On January 6, 2021, a mob of supporters of President Donald Trump attacked the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. Their goal was to overturn his defeat in the 2020 presidential election. Lawmakers and staff were evacuated, while rioters assaulted law enforcement officers, vandalized property, and occupied the complex.
And there's been a significant escalation in just the last few moments. They have broken through that police line. I am watching as we speak.
A protester is sitting there on the Senate floor where normally the president of
Making a list, put all those names down, and we start hunting them down one by one.
5 people died because of the events of that day. 138 police officers were injured. It was the most severe assault on the Capitol building in more than 2 centuries, and the most forceful attack on the peaceful transition of power in the history of the American presidency. From lawfare and goat rodeo, this is The Aftermath, a new series to explore the government's response to January 6th and the search for accountability.
A state legislator from West Virginia, a Republican, who videotaped himself going into the Capitol. He was arrested today.
More than 7 months after the January 6th insurrection, the FBI is still building cases and relying on tips from the internet vigilantes.
Announcing the subpoenas of 5 witnesses the committee says helped organize the rally that preceded the attack on the Capitol.
The Capitol attack created fraught legal and political challenges that have played out over the years since. How do we combat an attempted insurrection against our nation's institutions? Who is responsible, and how do we hold them accountable? What reforms do we need to prevent this from ever happening again? Can we even tell the whole story?
Back here in the U.S., former President Trump is trying to stop the White House from turning documents over to the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riot.
We cannot leave the violence of January 6th and its causes uninvestigated. The American people deserve the full and open testimony of every person with knowledge of the planning and preparation for January 6th.
The series is not about the events leading up to the attack, or about the attack itself. It's about what happened next, about the efforts to confront and counter an insurrection. Coming January 6th, 2022.